Hey Moon Goddess Ashley, every moon come with another pick a card reading. And this one is what is the tea on me? Okay. So I'm gonna do this one different, okay? So what I need you to do, these are the piles you're gonna choose from. Pile one, pile two, and then pile three, okay? So on the top of the piles are characters, okay? They're going to describe who your person or persons are, okay? They're going to tell me that, okay? The cards below in the deck are going to tell me what they're saying about you, okay? And then because someone in the comments said that I don't, I tend to voice from just the other person's stance, I don't defend y'all. In my response, I do defend y'all. It's just I haven't done it in recent videos because it takes a lot of energy to tap into your energy, considering y'all are a large sum, and then back into their energy, which is an even larger sum because all of y'all have either one or multiple or quadruple people talking mess about you, whether it's good or bad, okay? But this time, what I'm gonna do is, after voicing what they're saying about you, we're going to go into who you really are, okay? We're going to go into, what's the tea about me, but it's also what others should see, what others should know about me, what others love about me, So it's not just the negative, the tea on me, the gossip, because we know these people can be really dirty, really mean, really underhanded, and they can always tell your flaws, your negativities, negative traits, things of that such, but they never tell your good qualities, what's great about you, and things of that such. So after we do that, we're going to go from a reader standpoint, what everyone loves about you, okay? So the video is what's the tea on me, but and also what everyone should love about me, okay? So if you like this type of reading, let me know in the comments below. It is different for me, not saying it's different for others, but it's definitely different for me. So let's try it, all right? So if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. Also, only 3 pounds. Just let you know, remember. All right, pile number 1. So if you chose the beautiful butterfly and the beautiful flower, this is your reading for what is the tea on me and what's the beauty within that others do not see. Oh, that's cute. I just made that up. Anyway, okay. So, pile number 1, this person definitely went through a traumatic change, okay? And they have came out beautiful. I cannot tell you a lie here. They have grown, they have sowed their seeds, and they allowed things to change them. They withstood the tsunami that was coming after them. They were a caterpillar and went into their cocoon and turned into a butterfly. They have really, really grown, okay? The problem is this person is ill-informed and selfish. Whereas they know they have grown, both spiritually as well as emotionally, mentally, and even physically, right? They have grown, they have changed, but for some reason they feel others can't change. They feel others are stagnant, stuck. And when I mean say others, I mean everyone, not just you. So they see themselves as this beautiful, transitioned person, very charismatic, vibrant, energetic, lively. They see themselves as something beautiful. Now, they know they have a past, but they don't look back there. But when it comes to your past or antibody past, they speak the negative always. They don't speak on how you have grown. They don't speak on how you have changed, whether it's in vision, mentality, perspective, whatever the case, they don't speak on it. They only speak of who they knew before their transition, their transformation, okay? So if you were a down and out person and now you are not, they still speak of you as a down and out person. They only speak of your history, your past, and that is it. But you are not allowed to speak of their history and their past because, in their eyes, look at them. How could you? What can you see? You don't see what was once there because it's not there anymore. You see this. You see a matured butterfly, a beautiful grown flower. You know, that's all you see, and that's all they show you. So therefore, you can't speak about their past because in their eyes, they don't live there anymore. But for you, you live there. It doesn't matter if you were once homeless and now you live in a mansion surrounded by acres on top of acres on top of acres. It doesn't matter because all they see is who you once were. And that's it. You know, it's like that mean girl. She's beautiful, right? And you were the fat girl. No disrespect to us plus size women, but I'm just saying you were the fat girl. And you worked your fucking ass off to become the beautiful shape that you aspired to be. But when she comes around you, she smells, sees, senses that fat girl in you, the one that she was able to pick at and beat up and just bring down, whatever the case. And that's all she sees. Now, in her eyes, she's not going to talk about you to your face because she's too beautiful now. She's too strong now. She knows better. She's not that person anymore. But when you're around her, even though she's not saying it, you feel that energy. You feel it because you know who she is. Just because the outside is beautiful, grown, and you have transitioned and went through a lot of awakenings doesn't mean you truly changed everything within. And I feel like they have changed, but they can't change that. They can't change their view of people that they deem to be less than or just intolerable or just beneath them. And that's fucked up to say, but this is this person, you know? And I know we're like, well, they shouldn't be blessed with all this. They shouldn't. Life is different. Life is crazy, right? I don't know. This person, they do seem happy, like I said, energetic, but they have that nastiness still brewing, like just brewing at the bottom of them. You know? It's like where that purple is. And even though purple spirituality is nice, it's like that darkness. And then here's a bit of blue of lightness to try to conquer it. And then here's that darkness again. And then here's that blue to try to conquer it again. And then here's that darkness again, you know? And then overall, what they want to show you is that blue, that happiness, you know? That brightness. And it's the same thing with here. But in this case, it's blue, then yellow, and pink. You know? So that's enough about this person, okay? What are they saying about you? They're saying that you're still that heartbroken, weak mentality person. Like your mentality is still weak. Like it's like, yeah, people hurt you and you know they fuck you over, they talk shit about you, they're disrespectful and they hurt your fucking feelings, they put a disarray in your mental and all this shit, but bitch, who gives a fuck? Like that's fucking life. I mean, it doesn't happen to me, but it's life, right? Then they're saying that you're not independent, you don't know how to take care of yourself, you don't know how to do any fucking thing. You know, when it comes to survival, when it comes to, I'm hearing just survival of the fittest. It's like that's what the fuck it is. The strong conquers, the strong wins, the weak dies, and that's just it. They're saying like you have certain advantages but you don't take them. So it's like, let's say you're beautiful, which you are, and she gave you an opportunity to join whatever she got going on, whether it's an organization, whether it's a company, whether it's moving up, whatever the case may be. She gave you an opportunity to join, but you chose not to because you felt like you were less than, you couldn't do it, or it just wasn't in alignment with you. Like, you're not like her. You know who she truly is, regardless of what she shows the world, you know? So she was like, you're basically like, stupid. Like, you don't want to come out of this misery. You don't want to come out. You don't want to step over people. You don't want to do what the fuck you got to do in order to become who the fuck you got to become. You don't truly want to grow and transform. You're stuck, which is how they view a lot of people. They say that when it comes to certain habits, you don't know how to let go of them. Okay, so let's say when you're depressed, you eat. You know, when you're depressed, you drink. When you're mad, you fight. You do things that you know you aren't supposed to do, but you won't stop doing them. Like, they're like, just let it fucking go. Just let it go. It's too much to carry it. It's too much to hold on to it. It's too much. Let the shit fucking go. If I disrespect you in high school, who gives a fuck? We in college now, or we're out of school. We're fucking grown. Get the fuck over it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You still mad about the past? It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Okay? Get out your fucking head. Get out the energy of the past, because we don't live there no more. Now, mind you, she's talking about your past in her eyes, her perspective, but not talking about hers, right? She does see in some stance that you are healing in some areas, and that's probably the areas that she can't trigger or he can't trigger when he's or she is around you. You're not as blunt and outspoken as you should be. Throat chakra is in reverse, definitely, in their eyes. But they do see that you're moving forward. They do see that you are, even though not speaking up for yourself, not defending yourself, you're still finding a way to move forward. Okay? It's like the one that kisses ass to move forward, or continues to get stepped on by the boss, so that later on when they move up, you become the boss, and then, but it's only because you keep getting your ass whooped, you know? And who the fuck wants a person to get that gets their ass whooped constantly to be their boss? In their eyes, nobody. They do see that you are a loving person. You don't have control over your emotions, very sensitive. But in a sense, you can be loving, right? But it's just too sensitive for them. You might have abandonment issues, you know, scared to be alone. That's why you're codependent, you know, very dependent on others because you're afraid to be alone, cast out, ostracized, whatever the case may be. They feel like you are a snoop, you spy on people, you watch everyone else and internalize dialogues of, oh, if I was this vocal, I would have said this to you, I would have said that to you, but you never say it. You know. You're idealist, that is great about you. You bring great ideas to this person, or have shown that you can come up with great ideas that can bring you something in life, but you don't execute them. They do think you're happy, though. They do think you're happy, and they do see that you are going through a change and an awakening, and hopefully this is what's going to give you that kickstart of standing up for yourself, not giving a fuck what other people think, and just saying fuck you to those who already are saying fuck you to you. They're just like, fuck them. You know? This person, in a sense, seems like a narcissist, a beautiful fucking narcissist. It's crazy. Wise. They understand life. They understand what it is. But too bad they can't fix that darkness that's within them, because it's not a darkness of growth. It's a darkness of hindering them in some sort. Looking at other people's past and judging them on it, not seeing the growth or whatever it is that they deem that this person isn't acquiring because of whatever they got going on within themselves. So focused on the outer appearance, they don't see that darkness slowly conquering them. All just so they can be on top. Alright, so let's go to the beauty in you. Alright, so what's the beauty in you that everyone seems to overlook? They don't see the strength and courage that you have, that you exude in order to keep going. Like, a lot of people find people that, what they say, roll over and get hit by certain people as weak. But to be honest, in order to see the bigger picture, at times you have to be the one who rolls over and get hit. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you understanding of the position you will play in the future. It's like when you are in a sorority, they haze the fuck out of you. I mean, haze the fuck out of you. Make you spend money on them, make you do crazy shit. But once you make it, once you become an alumni, once you get into that organization, you have perks out of this fucking world, right? That most would not be able to get unless they were part of that organization. And you see that. You see the bigger picture. You see the picture that they don't see. See, they are alone. But you have connections. You know how to network. You understand that sometimes it's okay to kiss somebody's ego. You ain't gonna do it all the time. But you know who to do it and who not to. You know who to stand up to and who to just allow them to think that they are ahead of you. Just so you can get to the head of where you need to be. Y'all aren't going the same path, but they can get you somewhere that you need to be. It's just like your boss at work. You want that position. You want that general manager position. The owner is the one who can give it to you. You want the general manager position. If the fucking owner comes to you and they're working you hard, or they were just little bit mean today, or said something disrespectful, you're not gonna 9 times out of 10 give a fuck, because you know what the fuck you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to that general manager's money. Then move upward in that company. You know the end game. You know what you want. You want that money. Maybe it's to start your own business. Maybe it's so that you don't even have to deal with no one outside anymore. You can just deal with yourself and whomever else that you bring in as a partner or as an employee and things of that such. You know what you got to get to. You know you got a family to feed. You know you ain't got time to be playing hardball with motherfuckers that can end your shit at a blink of an eye and go on about their life like it's nothing. You know that. And it doesn't make you weak. That just means that you understand life. You are very abundant. No matter how many times people count you out, you get what it is that you need and deserve. Whether you got to work hard for it or your ancestors provided, you pray to God and God gives it to you. Whatever the case may be, they give it to you. And not only do you receive it, but you share. You're not stingy. You know that through God I receive, and through others they receive from me, from God. Sometimes you are someone's blessing, and you understand that. It's like when you give to the homeless. You don't have to do that. But the goodness from your heart, from your soul, that's what you give from. Who could be weak when they do that? You're strong, you're magnetic, you're beautiful, you're courageous, you're very idealist. And you do execute them. You just know that everything happens in its timing. So if you're looking at my past, you don't see what's going on in my present, and you for damn sure don't see what's going on in the future. So who are you to speak on me? and what I got going on. You know when to walk away from certain energies. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong. A lot of people don't know when to leave. So they allow people to take until they're depleted. You know when it's time to go. And that's a blessing many do not have. At times you can be overwhelmed. At times you can allow your feelings to flow. But you know that crying and allowing yourself to feel allows yourself to then release. But keeping that shit bottled up in, just so another motherfucker don't see you cry, or see you angry, or see you shift, is only going to hurt you in the end. Because you're going to have to release that sometime. And you understand that. You understand how to make connections with people, like I said before, networking and things of that such. You understand that you have multiple paths, and the path that you choose is the path that you're supposed to be on, even if others don't see that path as the right one, because it ain't their path. You know how to articulate your things. You know how to debate, and then you know how to close your mouth when your words aren't persuading someone or allowing them to understand what it is that you are articulating to them. You just know that when it's over, it's over. When it's done, it's done. There's no point to waste my breath. It's time for me to move on. You're detached, yet attached. You know how to detach when it's needed and attach yourself when you have to. You know that you have these goals and aspirations in life. So you can't allow someone who is in and out of your life and only judging you off of what they once knew or felt they knew isn't even worth your time and energy. Like, it isn't. You've been through a lot, and along from all those breakdowns and all those things that just tore up in your life and things of that such, came out a strong, mysterious woman or man. I'm starting to think it's not that they don't see the growth, it's not that they don't see your future, it's that they can't. Because your back is always turned. So they always only see the behind of you. Therefore, all they can speak on is the past of you. You're probably in a commitment that they're not in. In love with the person that you're with, or just in love with whatever project, opportunity, path that you chose to go down if you are single. You know how to stand up for yourself. You know how to conquer your situation. You know how to push forward. You know how to move past others that want to stay stuck in the past. You know how to keep going. But you know how to choose your battles. What's the point of winning a battle when you lose the war? The war is your end game. The war is your goal. So you know how to control your words. You know how to control your situation. You know how to allow people to think they have defeated you all the while you moved around them and you're going forward, and then they turn around and all they can see is the past of you. You've changed. You've changed dramatically with the death card over here. Don't mind that devil card. That was from their pal. And then the tower card here. You've conquered your shadow. And it's not that you defeated them. It's just that you know how to control it now. Whereas that one that wants to portray to be this beautiful butterfly has not conquered their shadow yet. And that's that darkness that's brewing. Y'all, I can't pronounce that shit, but y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. From within. This is a beautiful, strong-ass woman. You probably do some spell work. You probably call yourself a witch. You probably know how to do candle magic and manifest some shit that you need in life. And that's what also helps you move forward. You know how to own who you are. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. So therefore, don't worry about them. Fuck them. And that is the beauty that I see of you. Okay, so if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 2. So if you chose Tom from Tom and Jerry, and you chose the warrior in reverse, and you chose the pony from My Pony, this is your pile, okay? So what I'm getting from your person is your person likes to chase, okay? Your person likes to chase, but at the same time, I feel like they're being forced to chase in this situation, okay? They're being forced to chase people, certain people, and talk disrespectfully about them or destroy them mentally by saying cruel things to them, maybe even fight this person. Like, this person is a warrior, but they are acting out of character. They're fighting for no reason. They're not fighting for a cause. They're not fighting to defend. This person is fighting because someone is sending them to fight, okay? This person is really someone that just wants to be loved and to love someone else. They are very kind-hearted, but right now, whoever it is that is sending them to conquer people, whether it's emotionally, mentally, or physically, for some even spiritually, they're in this warrior in reverse. Now, he's upright because I wanted him to sit up instead of keep falling down. But when he spun, he was upside down, okay? So, or this can be a suitor that is chasing you, that wants to be with you and just wants to love you and be with you, but you don't want to be with this person because they could be a player and chase after many other cats and things of that such, okay? This person usually would be considered a protector, but with them being in reverse, they're not protecting the right people. Instead, they're going after the people that they should be protecting. Whether you need protection or not, this is what this person is doing. They're protecting the wrong person, and it may be because this person has something on them, or this is just what they were bred to do. It's just like Tom and his situation. Tom was cool chilling at home, no issues, until Jerry arrived. Even when Jerry arrived, he still wasn't tripping in the early times until the woman came, the house owner came and started going off on him and saying, if you don't get that rat out of here, you won't have a place to stay. So what did Tom have to do? He had to go after Jerry. He had to go and try to destroy Jerry. But it's not really what he wanted to do. But for his stability, his comfortability, he had to do what he was supposed to do. And that's this person. He doesn't want to go after you or go after certain people, or maybe it's his mind controlling him and his mind isn't fully developed or haven't grown spiritually, or even he just hasn't matured enough to know that I don't have to destroy the person that I'm with in order to be with them. And if they do choose to leave, then I just need to let them go. I don't need to go crazy and call them out their name. I don't need to try to bring them back. I don't need to try to pull them. I don't need to try to do none of this destructive things to get this person to stay. If they want to go, let them go. But I feel like this person, whichever scenario, can't or won't. Okay? All right, so let's go to what is this person saying about you. You are just an emotionally detached person. It's like although one way people would see you walking away from people who constantly emotionally abuse you, you're constantly just fed up, you just can't take it anymore, you're just done with the situation, it's just time to go. I fought, and no one recouped the same energy, nothing. So it's no point in me staying here. You left. These people don't see it like that. This person sees it as you just up and left on some fuck you shit. They didn't do nothing. The person who sent them didn't do nothing. You just left. Constantly detaching from people just off a whim, just for no fucking reason. Just detaching. Not even giving a fuck about them no more. Not caring about them. Not trying to mend things. Nothing. It's just like, I need to go. I need to release. I need to just stay away from y'all. I need to just mentally be at peace, and y'all aren't giving me any peace. Y'all aren't my peace, So you walking away. This person probably saying you sleeping a lot too. Just like always sleeping shit for no fucking reason, okay? This person said you basically walked away from the situation just to do what was best for you. You didn't give a fuck about nobody else. You did what was best for you, maybe even your family, your situation as a whole. You just did what was best for you. And you did that shit so fast with a quickness that it was just like, what the fuck? And this person sees that you're prospering. You're moving forward. You're happy with it. You understand you had to emotionally move away from this person so that you can be successful in whatever endeavor, situation, whatever the case may be. You just had to do what the fuck you had to do for your happiness, for yourself. And they're telling people, you just said fuck them, and you gonna do you, and you went and did you, and you did that shit, and you conquered that shit, and now you're doing you. And they're not happy for you, even though they should be happy for you. They know they should, because you said fuck them, and you didn't tell them why. No explanation, no nothing. And you could be in a committed relationship with someone else, or you went against your family when it came to the situation. They probably wanted you with this person. They probably said that you should be with this person. This person is amazing for you, and the person wasn't. This opportunity was amazing for you. This will bring growth upon you. This will do things that the family deem as status quo, and this is what you should be doing, and you said no. Either way it go, whatever the situation may be, you were still successful at what it is that you wanted to do. Maybe you just successful at walking the fuck away from these people, and you're happy for it. Maybe you left the person for someone else, and you're happy with them. Maybe you left the opportunity from that job to go to another job, and even though you're not fully in the position that you need to be, you just feel happy for it. You acquired something. They say you're burdened by leaving. You're burdened by maybe this person getting with someone else, even though they over here gossiping about you. You're burdened by shit that you have done in the past. You're burdened by the fact that you did some shit too, but you don't want to face what the fuck you did, and you leaving everybody else to make it seem like you a victim, even though nobody should see you as a victim, because you're not a victim at all. They don't feel like you were fair in this situation. They don't feel like you understood their position in this situation. They feel like you only looked out for yourself. You ended shit off on a whim, and that was it. You took your peace of mind after destroying theirs and walked off in the sunset like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And you went for it just doing you. And the crazy thing is, they said that the reason why you have this failing or whatever that's going on around you, because shit just seemed to keep falling down and keep fucking up around you, because you were fucked up for leaving this situation. You were fucked up for doing whatever it is that you did to make you happy in that moment, and now your shit is falling to pieces. Secrets and lies. They feel like you hiding the fact that you already knew you was going to leave to take on this opportunity, but you strung them along just in case that this didn't work out. They say that the secrets and lies was that you were fucking with more than one suitor, and you kept them stringed along just in case that suitor didn't fall through. Secrets and lies that you knew that you didn't want to be a part of your family anymore. You didn't want to uphold the traditions of the past. You wanted to create your own, because you're going down your own spiritual path, and it requires new traditions, new rituals, and things of that such. And that has them like, what the fuck? How dare you? couldn't even give me a heads up, couldn't even do anything. That's really fucked up of you. Secrets and lies, you only do what's best for you, and that's it. Yet you play a victim to everyone that crosses your path just so you can step on them to get where it is that you need to be. Secrets and lies that you're a bitch and you know it, but you choose to hide that so that you can conquer the person. Truth and lies. That's all I keep hearing is truth and lies, truth and lies, truth and lies. The lies was always in plain sight, but somehow they was hidden by a truth. So, like, you probably did love this person if y'all were together. Probably did. But you knew you were going to leave. And they asked you where you going to leave. They probably had abandonment issues, something of that sort. You said you wasn't going to leave because you love them. And it's true, you do love them. But you left. So you lied. Truth and lies. You knew this business needed you. You knew you held the key to certain industries or certain levels within this shit. And you said you loved working there. And that's the truth, you did. And they asked, would you ever leave? You said no. What I'm going to find better than this? I love it here. And you do. But you left. It's just like truth and lies, truth and lies, truth and lies. It's just back and forth. That's all I hear. The same scenario, just different situations because there's so many of you, yet they keep spewing truth and lies. Majority of them. And that's why this person is going insane and going crazy and going after you. You took something. I'm getting a key from something. Getting money from others. I'm getting love from others. Heart. You took something. And that's why they're coming after you. That's why they're spewing all this to others. They're trying to warn certain people. You turn their whole perception mentality upside down. Mind you, this is their point of view. I know this is draining as fuck. You can switch to the next, to the beauty of you. If this is draining, because it's draining me too. But this is the pain that they are feeling, that they are exuding, that is coming from them, that I am pouring out. I'm just feeling sadness, hurt, pain. Whether this person believes they did nothing or know they did something, but you still left after saying you wouldn't leave or you wasn't going to leave. I feel like this person has abandonment issues and you left. Okay? They just feel like you just had to go. You are going towards what you feel is right for you. But only what you feel is right for you. And not what is right for the both of you. Maybe in friendship, a co-op thing where you work here sometimes, you work there sometimes, shared some type of financial situation, lived underneath the same roof, something of that sort. It's just all around. It's everywhere. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, goes to another pile. All right, let me go to the beauty of you. I really feel like you're blessed. I don't care what that person said. I feel like you are blessed. Okay? I feel like you're blessed. I feel like you cut off communication with a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people. And these weren't just like associates. This had to be like people you truly, had a relationship with, whether it was a suitor, an employer that you really liked, or a family, whatever the case may be. You just cut it off. And a lot of people can't do that. And it takes a lot of mental strength, physical strength, emotional strength, spiritual strength just to even do that. To even, it's one thing to think about it, but to execute it, it's like you was like, I can't do it no more. I cannot. I'm being drained mentally. I'm being taken advantage of. My words are constantly being flipped. I don't have time to continue to spew the same thing over and over and over to someone who claims they don't see what I see, even though it's presented right in front of them, and then get mad when I leave. I don't have time for people who act like a victim when they were just a predator. I don't have time for people to spew that they have this trigger, that trigger, and this and that. I have triggers too, and yet you keep stepping on all of them. And you see no problem with it. I am strong. I am courageous. I do get shit done. I am a lover as well as a fighter. I am someone that you would want on your side, on your team. I am someone who benefits you not only in the past, the present, but damn sure for sure in the future. I am that one. Yet you lost me. When you finally make your mind up, that's it. Ain't no more turning back. I can come back and see you on a distance type shit. Look, 6 feet, social distancing, even if the COVID wasn't here. But that's it. We can talk on the phone just to see how you doing, make sure, you all well. But that's it, because you lost me. You're done trying to persuade people to listen to you, to understand you, to care for you deeper than what it is that they were giving you at first. And now they want to give it to you. They want to throw it at you. You don't even fucking want it. You don't want it because you're giving it to yourself. You loving yourself. You doing that deep, dark night of the soul type shit, type healing. Like, you really working on yourself. You really understanding your demons and not only trying to tame them, but trying to run with them. Therefore, if a demon gotta come out, a demon gotta come out. You're just gonna see a beast when you see one. Play with me and you'll see one. Be kind to me and you'll see me. It's like the shit is already understood. I'm tired of yelling. I'm tired of fussing. I'm tired of defending myself. I'm tired of being in this mental turmoil. I'm tired of going around in circles and circles and circles and never accomplishing nothing with you. Yet you want me to stay in this dysfunction because you don't know how to get out the circle. Well, I know how to, and I just leave and walk away. And you're mad because I'm not here to hold my hand so you can get out of there too. We would just create another circle. You're no longer in that victimizing mind frame. You're now in the beauty of life. You're now in the spiritual depth. You're now in the I'm going to grow emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually with or without you. And right now it's on a without you type of shit. You know that you are fair and just in all of your actions. You gave them chance after chance after chance, and yet they threw every one of them away. You even stood there and watched from a distance just to see if they would come, yet they still had their back towards you, and therefore you had to leave. Some even stood right in front of you and stared you in your eyes when you were begging and pleading for them to change or understand you or grow with you or just move forward, even if it wasn't with you. And they still fought you. They still stared at you like they didn't know what the fuck you were talking about, or they stared at you like they did know what you were talking about, but they just didn't think you would ever leave. They thought you would always stay. They always thought they would have that control of you. They always thought that you would never know your worth if they just kept you tied down. You let go of all the burdens, the baggages, and the things that are such that was tied to these people, and now they have nothing to connect with you. No soul ties, no cords, no nothing, whatever you want to call it, nothing. We cut them all. I dropped them all. They were too heavy for me. I couldn't carry them by myself, and you didn't want to carry them. Therefore, I dropped them. Now you picked them up, and you looking at me like, why I won't help you carry them? Because I'm not there no more. I moved away mentally. Yeah, I'm still wounded in certain places, but I'm still moving away with the knowing that something better is on the other side. I just got to keep going. This is the beauty of you if you ever forgot it. These are some things that many, many people would love and pray and wish to do, but they cannot. And it's not that they cannot, they don't know how to, or they just don't have the strength and courage to. And you do. You did. And these people want you back. They want you back. They want you back. They want you back. They want you back. But you need to keep going. Allow them to rise to your vibration if they want to ever meet you again. And then get to know you on that level. And then let them know, I'm not stopping here. I'm going to continue to go up. There is no limit. So if you're afraid of heights, don't come with me. Keep going, because you are definitely on the right path when it comes to emotionally growing, spiritually. I feel like you're still learning on the spiritually though. You're still going. Mentally, you really need to not allow these people ever back in your life. Don't ever allow them back in your life. And definitely not physically. Because they're going to try to twist you back around. Because, as I said, they were upside down, even though I turned them right side up. So they might come to you looking healed and ready to move forward with you on your level. But that doesn't mean that. If you are interested, go look at pile number 1's characters just in the beginning so you can see how I described that person, and you will see a deeper characteristic, I guess, of the warrior in reverse. All right? And I ain't saying that pile number 1 is your pile. I'm just saying it's a deeper, character connection, if you want to further. All right, anyway, so if this video resonates, like, share, subscribe, also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, also comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 3. So if you chose Minion Superman, the little spiky shell man from Mario, the flip-flops, and Snoopy, this is your reading for what is the tea on me and what is the beauty that you see. Okay? All right. So when I look at this, what I'm getting is this person is what I call a super saver hoe. Okay? This person swoops in and pretends they are your savior, your protector, the one who is coming to defend you, make sure you're heard, make sure nobody's, mistreating you, probably even give you things, just to basically get what it is that they want from you. Now, that could be sex, money, place to stay, something of that sort. This person is a flip-flopper. Okay, with the flip-flops, this person is a flip-flopper. This person is an American fuckboy, okay? There are different levels to fuckboys, and we all know how American fuckboys can be, regardless of race. We know, okay? This person even has like a type of hippie kind of vibe to them, okay? This person seems cool, chill, things of that such. They can definitely finesse you. Anyone, to be honest. Well, not anyone, but the people that they target, okay? They are great finessers, okay? They can get what it is that they want, And that's just how that shit goes, okay? But once they got what they want or they need and things of that such, this person's gone. This person knows you before they even come and approach you. So this person either watches your social medias. If you got a YouTube, they watch you on YouTube. If you got a, Tinder, things of that such, they've definitely seen you, and they are or were really digging up information on you. And they don't have to have a lot. It's just the key things that they need. So if you are the type that's on Facebook constantly putting sad quotes on how guys ain't shit, things and such, that they know how to be the guy that seems like they aren't shit. Okay, so if you the type that is like, I'm very spiritual, I'm looking for a king, they come in acting like they a god. Like, y'all been around them spiritual men that be acting, you know what I'm talking about. They act like that. They pretend to be whatever it is that they see you want. Okay, and then you think that this is the one, this is the guy, he's everything that I've ever imagined. And then once he gets what it is that he wants or needs, he turns into a flip-flop. He turns into his true colors. He turns into himself, and it is not the nicest person at all. Y'all ever seen, what is that movie by Tyler Perry when that guy came in and finessed that older lady and shit, and she thought he was amazing, always on the phone with him, all that shit like that. And then next thing you know, once he got into the house, got her to sign all her shit over, he threw something at her or made her go get some kind of ashtray, bitch. There's this person, like, they're like that. Once they get into your home or get whatever it is that they need, they show you who they truly are. Okay? The king of finessers. Alright? Alright, so what is this person saying about you? This person is talking about some type of union, okay? You can either be in a relationship and they want to add on to your relationship, or they can be a relationship and you want to add on to their relationship, or they want to add you onto the relationship, okay? They said that they know that you've been hurt, lied to, mentally abused, things of that such, dragged through the mud, all types of stuff, and they want to come and give to you. They want to come and give to you. So they have to become the person that you need them to become. This person can be argumentative at times, I feel like they want to prove themselves to be an alpha to you, so they have to control the situation, the argument. Have you ever watched Kevin Samuels, and every time someone argues with him, mostly women on there that I've seen so far, and they try to overtalk him, and he's like, don't overtalk me. You will not overtalk me on my shit. Not on my shit. And so he's trying to prove his dominance. He's trying to show his alpha male. That's what he calls himself, his alpha male. That's what this person does. Okay, he tries to get into your mental space to make you feel like he is dominant and above you. This person is telling people, so I'm guessing like maybe they around their homeboys or their homegirls or something of that sort, and they telling them how you sad and you looking at the past of shit, and how they come to you is on some sweet shit. Like, don't look at the past, baby. Don't be depressed about nothing. Like, I'm here for you. Like, what you want to talk about, what you need to get off your chest, things of that such. Just telling you sweet nothings, trying to get you to break down your wall and turn towards them and listen and come up and actually tell them. They're trying to keep lines open of communications just enough so they can get what it is that they need and things of that such, and then make you feel like they're passionate and loyal and things of that, But notice there's a 3 here, okay? So they don't want to be a 2. They want to be a 3, okay? It doesn't benefit them if they're a 2. That's the relationship. They don't want to be that. They'd rather be side boyfriend number 2, even 3. You be side girlfriend, you be girlfriend number 2, maybe 3, but never 1, okay? This person is like, you are the type that can detect when they are finessing you, when they are lying to you, deceiving you, and things of that such. Like, you actually see that shit, but they know how to manipulate the situation. I feel like some of them disappear sometimes and then come back, or some of them allows you to be mad for a certain amount of time. They don't come after you. Like, they don't run after you. Like, some girls, they like to be chased, and some girls like when people don't chase them, you know. So if you leave because you mad because you detect this person on some bullshit, they don't chase you, and then you end up going back to them. Or if you're the type that you stayed away for too long, they'll hit you up with their hey friend, hey stranger type shit, and try to finesse you again, you know, just keeping months in between. They know that you are, I would say, prosperous in some type of way. You get money somehow, whether it's working a job, having your own company, your own spiritual business, whatever you got going on. They know you bring in some type of dividends, okay? And they like that shit. They know that you're going towards stability, or if you have not, you already are there, okay? They know that you have something coming in, and they want that shit, or you have some type of knowledge. Some people like knowledge. Some people just want to know shit. So if you are a spiritual teacher, or, you know, tarot reader, something as such, they go to you for that, okay? Things of that such. You ever had this cute guy that, if you're a reader or whatever, or you have some type of knowledge, okay? Let's say at school, you know, the cute boy fell in class, right? And then you are, you're passing, you're smart as fuck, you know your shit. So this guy comes to you. Now, usually in college, tutors get paid, usually. This person don't want to pay you. So they smile at you, they flirt with you, they ask you to join them places with their friends to make you feel like they want you, and things of that such, just to get it, you know, you to teach them some shit. And then once they got it, they're usually gone. You know, movies type shit. Don't even have to happen in real life. It's just what I want to use as an analogy and shit like that, okay? This person says you're lonely, even if you are in a relationship, okay? You're very lonely, and you probably only just read, you probably only just write them, probably on Facebook all day, YouTube, Instagram, something of that sort, okay? This person says that you've been hurt so many times that you constantly have this big ass wall up, so it's kind of hard for them to break down, but they try every time, you know, they get a chance. So if they're not fucking with someone else, they come back to you to try to break that wall down a little bit more. You put up another brick, they like, okay, fine, peace. They go back to somebody else. That shit don't work out, they back to you, okay? It's something that you have that they want, and that's why they keep coming back, okay? They don't have no issue because this person ain't trying to commit to no one anyway. So it's like nothing, okay? This person, if you ever had sex with this person before, or they seen you have sex, hey, some people get down like that, okay? They see you have sex or something of the sort, they're saying you're a great lay. They're saying that your pussy is amazing, your dick is, you know, definitely worth the headache and shit, you know? They're saying that you can be toxic, you can talk a lot of shit, okay? You can make them angry, you know how to push their buttons, you know? They know how to push yours too. They're like, look, she tripping. All I gotta do is fuck her. You know, she'll be back right. All I gotta do is spit this game at her. She'll be back right. You know, just gotta do a little, you know, just a little something. Gotta go a little bit out of the ways, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do it. So that's this person. This person is just, child, you know, right? So let's go to the beauty of you. This person is just trying to finesse. And that's all I can say. All right, pal. Number 3. I don't know why I just said that. All right, so what is the beauty about you? I feel like you got a little bit of finesse game going on yourself. I feel like this person met they match. The only difference is you ain't trying to be girlfriend number 2 or have him be inside person number 2 or 3, okay? You're not doing that. But I feel like you like the mental stimulation. You like the head games. You like to play them, and you like to receive them. And this person gives that to you like a mental orgasm. All right? I feel like you are very competitive, argumentative. I feel like you do get your point across, and you don't allow yourself to become victim to anyone's game, anyone's bullshit. It's like, okay, you want to play? I got time. Let me play. Let me put you in your play. Let me show you. Let me show you how this shit done. Because you try to get to me. Okay. But I love the game, so let's play it, right? Okay. It said that if you are a mother, you are a great mother, very strong, very intuitive. You are very passionate, very beautiful, okay? You are in control over your emotions. You I feel like, shoot, you an alpha female, to be honest. When that alpha come and try to play games, you definitely put that alpha in his place, make him feel like he a beta or something. Nah, I'm just playing. But, you just don't allow people to just play. Like, unless you just feel like playing. And that's why this person always had to leave and come back and leave and come back. Sometimes you feel like playing, sometimes like, get the fuck out of my face. I ain't trying to play that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. What that girl say on, Hustle and Flow, and all that shit was crashing down around them. And Terrence Howard told the girl, I don't know her name, but y'all know when I say it. She said he was trying to, spit game at her, trying to, get her to, control her emotions, stop going crazy, and, just do what she got to do in order to get what it is that they need and shit like that, which was a microphone or some shit. She had to go perform a sexual act on someone to get that microphone, and he was trying to, do that pimp talk to control her and shit, and she was like, I don't want to hear that right now. Sometimes I like for my head to be played with, but I don't want my head to be played with right now. That's you. Like, sometimes I like the mental games. Sometimes I like that shit. That stimulate me. That give me a different type of orgasm and type of shit. But I ain't trying to hear that shit right now. Like, I'm not even down for that shit right now. Like, move away. Try me about like 4-5 weeks or some shit. I don't know. You're very strong and very authoritative and very I know passionate, but it's stern, I guess. Very stern, very decisive. Um Very firm in your beliefs, You ain't trying to cheat, but you do like to play and shit. Don't be in the comments talking about I'm faithful. Then give that to the other half of the pile now. It's a whole bunch of y'all, okay? Don't dislike because you say I'm loyal, I'm faithful to my man. Everybody not, okay? So this is to the ones that's not, alright? You're very strategic, definitely. Very strategic, mindful, okay? You know your consequences of your actions, so you know what consequences you're willing to pay and which ones you're not willing to pay. A lot of these may seem negative, people, but when you think about it, when you're in control over the situation and it's coming from you, these are really traits to admire in certain situations, because although right now you're playing games with a finesser or some shit like that, imagine you using this shit to push forward in an endeavor that you really want to conquer and shit. This is really abilities that many would desire to have, like that assertiveness, that drive to go towards what it is that you want and conquer it and really bring it home, make it yours and shit. Because when you want it, you go after it and it becomes yours. Many people cannot do that. And that is a beautiful quality. Regardless of how you're using it, it's a beautiful quality, okay? Now, y'all can view it how you want, but in my eyes, that's very beautiful. It's like you have been through a lot of shit, and this has wised you up to a lot of things, and now you use that wisdom from your experiences to conquer what it is that you need, what it is that you desire. This is what speeds you forward past what other people are mentally, okay? Even emotionally. Like, you are on another level. And that's the beauty that I see within you. And technically, that person wasn't spewing, like, bad shit about you, This person wants something from you, though. So, be careful, alright? Alright, so if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Also comment. Thank you.